welcome to my channel. My name is Abby. Thanks for joining. Right, I've been looking into the reasons why people prefer to spend credit card than debit card. Credit card versus debit card. Now, it took me time to realize this. I know a lot of people always talk about credit card, debit card. Now, I used to believe that there is no point in getting a credit card. I used to believe that if you have your money, you spend your money, the money that you have. Now, according to the money managers or people that have been dealing with money for a very long time, they suggest that it's always good to have a credit card. I know from some of my African folks, they believe that credit card is like, I'm going to hold money and I don't need to get that. But something happened recently that made me change my mind. I've always, I have credit card and I have debit card. But credit card is the one that means that the bank just gives you some money that you can spend and then pay back. The good thing about that is that you can spend the money and pay back as soon as you can. Even when you have the money, it's always good to use the credit card. So when you have your cash, it's better to use credit card so that, in case there's a mishap, in case something happened. So recently, I think it was about 2 or 3 months ago, I had to go and do something in a different part of the country. So I live in Manchester and I went to London. I was about to book an hotel. The hotel that I booked I was looking for a better deal really. So it wasn't the expensive hotel. But at the end of the day, all the things that they said it was going to be in that hotel wasn't there. It was really crappy for their own good sakes. I might not want to mention the name of the hotel, but they kind of the place is so congested. The place is really it wasn't somewhere that you can actually sleep. So I was really scared. I couldn't sleep in that hotel for the day. There's something called penny wise pound foolish. I was trying to save money, but at the end of the day, because of my own security, the place is not, I looked at the exits if there is danger. I looked at, it was really rubbish. In a nutshell, I know it's somebody else's business, but it was really, really rubbish. It was somewhere in Sidcup in London. So I thought, what am I going to do if this place is like this? I couldn't sleep there. I had to go for another option, which is to go and get another hotel for the night. After doing all that, then I thought it means that my money's gonna waste. My money's gonna that's the end of my money. Then I did a couple of research. I was like, I've always heard people that it's better to use your credit card when you're paying for anything than to use a debit card. Then out of curiosity, I was like, okay, so what's the advantage of using my credit card? Aside from the fact that, okay, it will allow you to build your credit history, and your credit history will help your credit score, and that would help you in future in case you want to get any loan, in case you want to buy a property, in case you want to do anything. So I was after checking all that, I called the hotel that I booked earlier, and I said to them, what is the policy like? I want to get my refund back. They're like, okay, they'll get back to me. At the end of the day, they told me they can't give me my money back. I didn't book the hotel directly. I booked it from booking.com, and so I was expecting them to be like a mediator between the two of us. They were not responding. By the time they responded, they were like, oh, sorry, the policy is that no money back, which was already on the website. Now, to be candid, they put that information there that my money is not refundable. But I still believe that customers are always right. Even though you're telling me my money is not refundable, I should be able to get my money back. I should be able to get my money back because the product and services that they are providing is not up to standard. So there should be something that will give me peace of mind that when you tell me non-refundable, you should be able to give me that particular service that you have offered in the first instance. And so doing all that, I then approached my bank and spoke with them. They said, "Oh yes, you can do this," which I've already read about. It's called Section 75. Section 75. Section 75 is that guarantee that when you buy things and you're not satisfied, you approach the buyers or the sellers or the people that sold the goods for you, and then if they're not responding or if they're not refunding your money back, then you can approach your bank and then ask for Section 75. If you've not used this option before, it's something worth using. Although they will need more things such as the picture of the place, like if it's a hotel just like my one, they will need a picture of the hotel. They will need you to narrate what has happened. They will need you to tell them what you have done to salvage the situation. And that's all that they need. I've tried it and it worked. They didn't just refund my money, they refund everything that I spent in booking that hotel on the day. So I think it's a good option. I think it's something that you should look into if you are spending credit card and something happened. Now I'm looking back to try to reflect on what has happened to me in the past, and I'm thinking, what if I've used this? This would have been like a refund of my money. So if you want to, most especially if you want to travel, if you want to buy things and all that, particularly very important things, it is advisable to use your credit card rather than using your debit card. I know that belief as an African that we don't want to hold money, we don't want to, maybe it's the people that I know, but I know some people will be like, oh no, I just want to pay everything cash down. Think about what happens to you if something happened. So it's better to use, even if you have the money, use your credit card and use your money to pay back to your credit card. I hope you have learned one or two things in this video. I'll try as much as possible to bring something like this more often, but I've tried it and it worked. They refunded my money and I'm so excited about it because this is the first time I'm getting such money back. And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for joining this channel again, and it's a wrap from me. Bye bye.